Have you ever felt overwhelmed by all the excitement we've been getting lately? I feel like I barely have time to breathe.
Absolutely, Friska, it's been intense. I try to manage my time, but sometimes the deadline just build up too quickly, especially when all subjects give text at the same time.
Same here. Last week I have three group projects and two presentations due within the same week. I barely sleep and it affected my focus during lectures.
Oh, I get it. My biggest struggle is manage group work. Sometimes some members don't contribute, and I end up doing almost everything on my own.
That frustrating. I had that experience too. One of my groupmates didn't even open the group chat until the night before the deadline, and it caused so much stress.
Exactly, even though I don't have a part time job, I often feel like I'm working full time, just handling assignment, group work, and academic responsibilities every day.
Wow, that must be tough. I don't work part time either, but I help out at home a lot. So sometimes I miss live Zoom classes and have to chat up through recordings.
I know what you mean. When I miss a class, it's hard to fully understand the material just by reading the slide or watching the recordings.
True, and sometimes the internet connection is so bad during online class that I cannot hear the lecture clearly. It's even worse when there's quiz right after.
That's the word. I once lost connection in the middle of an online presentation. I had to restart my laptop, and by the time I returned, my time was up.
Oh no, that sounds like nightmare. Speaking of presentation, do you feel nervous too? I always get anxious speaking in front of the class.
Definitely, I try to look confident, but inside I'm shaking, especially when the lecturer or classmate asks question I'm not ready for.
Yeah, sometimes I know the answer, but my mind just goes blank when I'm nervous. I wish we had more training on public speaking during class.
Agreed. Another thing I struggle with balancing my social life. I feel guilty when I hang out with my friends instead of doing engagement, but I also need a break.
That's relatable. I always feel like I'm falling behind whenever I take a short break. Even talk rest in important. It's like we're constantly racing against time.
Honestly, sometimes I wonder if other students feel the same pressure or if it's just us who are barely holding it together.
No, I think many of us are going through the same struggles, but don't always talk about it. Everyone seems okay on the outside, but we're all just trying to survive.
That's so true. I try to stay positive, but there are days when I just feel completely burned out and a question if I'm doing enough.
Same here. It doesn't have when some lecturer don't give clear instructions. I get confused about what's expected and it leads to poor grades even when I try hard.
Yes, clear communication is so important. I won't submit the wrong format just because I didn't fully understand the guidelines on the assessment site.
Ooh, I've been there too. Also, I sometimes feel like the grading is a bit unfair. You do everything correctly but still get a lower score than expected.
Right? I wish they were more feedback so we could actually learn from our mistake instead of just being confused by the score we got.
Exactly. Other problem I often face is lack of motivation. There are days when I open my laptop to start an assessment and just stare at the screen for hours.
I feel that too. Sometimes I just want to lay in bed and avoid everything, especially after a long week of non-stop deadlines.
Yeah, it's important to take care of our mental health too. I'm starting journaling and taking short walks just to clear my head when things get too much.
That sounds like a great idea. I've been trying to set small goals each day so I don't feel overwhelmed by everything at once. It helps a little.
That's smart. We shall share study tips more of them. Maybe even create a small support group to help others stay motivated.
I didn't love that. Just having someone to talk to understand what you are going through already makes a big difference.
Totally. I'm glad we had this talk, Fanny. It made me feel less alone and more hopeful about passing through.
Same here, Friska. Let's keep supporting each other until we graduate. We got this even if the road is bumpy sometime.